So we're all looking to make healthier decisions with food. And when we don't, we end up at the restaurant drive-thru or even at our favorite restaurant just out of convenience. And we experience gut issues, low energy, or you put back on the fat that you were looking to lose, or you put on more than when you first started. And this can be really frustrating, especially since this low energy that comes from this low calorie dense, low nutritious foods creates a cycle of cravings, which just perpetuates this ongoing cycle and keeps you moving you further and further away from your goals. So here are a few of my hacks to make making healthier decisions with food easier and more accessible. So the first thing is to meal prep. I usually choose to meal prep 2 times a week, and I usually have the same days of the week that I prep every week, unless there's some sort of schedule change, but usually every Monday and Thursday. So whatever those days are great for you, go for it. And honestly, this saves you so much time in the long run because you're not standing in front of the stove throughout the week, spending sometimes upwards of 5 times longer to make your meals, when you can just do what you can in the amount of time that you have. So designate that time a couple times a week if you choose to prep a couple times a week, and understand how much time you have and what you can do in that time. So for me personally, on Mondays and Thursdays, I usually prep somewhere between an hour to an hour and a half, including portioning and pulling meat or something if I have to. And this allows us to have more than the majority of our meals prepared for the week, so that we don't have to worry about not feeling our best, not performing our best, and not eating our best, which are all time together, of course. My second hack is to prep your bag with clean bars. But right now, I'm really loving these RX bars, and I know they're huge, and they come in these like a million different flavors because, you know, the ingredients are right on there, and their branding is no BS. So, you know, finding something that is as whole in nutrition as possible, but convenient, sometimes can be a very big trade-off. So especially when it comes to bars like that, look for things that are natural, and you can just find that out through flipping it over and looking at the ingredients. If there are things you can't pronounce, don't know what they are, if there's, for some protein bars especially, they're pretty much bona fide chocolate bars, and that's what you want, because if you're having them 1 to 2 times a day, most days of the week, that is moving you away from your goals and not towards them, which is the whole point of buying them, which doesn't make sense, right? And my third tip is to get a water flask. This is the one I got from Costco. It is a little banged up because I'm clumsy, but this one's nice because it has a spout. So if you drive a lot like me, you don't have to unscrew the whole lid and then be concerned about having it fall all over your face. Just my concern with one of my other flasks. So I usually alternate, and then of course I wash these at least once a week and kind of shuffle them through with the ones that I already have. Now, if 40 ounces is too overwhelming, or if you find yourself driving a lot, I also have a 24-ounce one that I also found at Costco. And that one is really convenient for road trips, because then I have a place where I can designate for something that fits into a cup holder. Because I love these 40 ounces and they make it really convenient to not have to keep refilling them. But the issue with them is, part of the reason why they're banged up is that they don't really fit into anything. They roll around, and that can be a little bit of a hazard or an annoyance. Have your go-to Holy Grail restaurant menu foods, whether that be a salad, whether that be a wrap, whatever healthier means to you, do that, and make sure that you stay committed to making those decisions and keep your end goal in mind. That's really what's important, is when it comes to goals, work backwards. And that way, when you get to a point where maybe you're out of meal preps, or you find yourself forgetting to meal prep, or haven't gotten to that yet and you're hungry, you can go to a supermarket or a restaurant and have your go-to meal that wouldn't be as bad as if you were to just binge at the fast food drive-through and order something horrible and work away from your goals. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, comment, and share. And I'm so glad you made time for yourself today. Continue to grow, give yourself grace, and have some fun. I'll see you soon. Did you struggle to stay healthy during the holidays with all the temptation everywhere? I understand the cycle of wanting to do better, but not actually feeling better. The guilt and shame that can come with this can be horrible, not to mention the side effects of weight gain, tiredness, bloating and swelling, and even digestive issues. These can wreak havoc on our mental well-being, which is the driver for our health. You don't have to keep wishing for better health in the weeks, months, or even years to come. By following Fit Food Fix, you'll learn how to make yummy meals that fit your life and fit your goals. Click the link in the description to learn more.